Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. Suck on that. Okay. Whatever. Welcome to Livestream Takeover, y'all. It's episode 178. It's Flying Cars 2, Electric Boogaloo. This is going to be one for the ages, I do believe. Today was a lot of hurry up. You know that expression, hurry up and wait? This was all just hurry up. Oh, no sound on Josh's side, apparently. Sorry, Josh. You can hear him fine on my side because I know how to set up my computer.
I fixed it. My bad, everybody. Hello.
Check in. Let us know where you're watching
going on, everyone?
and tell us if you like hearing Josh or not. And if you don't, there's an easy solution to that. It just becomes live stream.
Yeah.
No more takeover.
No more takeover. It's just the...
We can hear Josh, sadly. Yes.
The silent picture show.
That's what I think every time I have to listen to him as well. Matt better break dance on some cardboard or this title is clickbait. No, we're going to talk about Flying Cars 2 at some point.
What did you name your episode?
Flying Cars 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Alrighty then. Mine says, you're a third member. And I named it that before we released the third members today. But
that's cute.
If you are an F10
that doesn't matter,
owner,
not the F10T.
Aluminum third members are available for both front and rear. So in black and clear.
Josh's member is aluminum. We had a super chat before the stream started. Thank you, Dale Davis. Mark Santa Maria found something you might be interested in knowing about. Yes, I know it exists and where it is.
Yes,
because remember we had that discussion last week about
talking to the man
somebody
who owned it.
Get some. Yeah, exactly.
And who forgot?
So, yeah. So,
but the man who remembered he finally owned it and where it was.
Oh, it's in the trunk of my car. That's where
it's in the boot.
I forgot about that. It's in the old boot, the American boot, which is just a truck. But yes, welcome everyone to the show. Perry G, thank you very much for the show title I've been waiting for. Yes. I don't know if you saw it, but on my channel, there's a Traxxas Slash Raptor video.
Raptor.
And Raptor. And in that video, I attempted to brake that car, and I failed miserably at that part because it's
you were successful at first, and that you didn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault, or was it?
Yes,
it was my fault. Yes.
I don't know what the correct answer to that is, but it was a fantastic. I've never once that I can recall enjoyed a Traxxas Slash video. And in all honesty, every Traxxas Slash video I've ever seen has been they're Slash things, which are nice. Slashes are fun to enjoy personally.
Absolutely.
Watching them,
it's hard to share that.
Watching someone else do it, I've never been like, no, this isn't for me. Right. But your Top Gear episode of the Raptor was great. I loved the style.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, you and I were talking about it in messages. It felt like a Top Gear segment.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Well, I owe a lot of my thanks to K-Pop RC, whom, if you're not following, you definitely should be. He filmed pretty much all of that video, if I'm honest. There were a few moments that I filmed where he was driving, but it was mostly me driving and him using a very nice long lens.
Oh, really? It had a great look.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
he did a great job. I was, a couple of days later, because that was the same day we went out drifting at Strictly Sideways.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll drive straight if I want.
You will only go sideways. Negative. There is no straight. There's only sideways. We did drifting in the morning and most of the afternoon because I loved it.
Sounds like the Elephant song.
And then what?
You don't know the elephant song?
Don't confuse me. I'm telling a story here. And it got tiny again. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
So after drifting, we went out and filmed the Raptor. And then 2 days later, I went out with him and I drove the Pro Moto MX while he filmed it. And then he did some driving. So we're going to he's putting together a video on his channel on the Pro Moto MX.
Nice.
And we got muddy.
I saw that video today. The photo on the gram.
Yes, I do it all for the gram.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So it was it was an RC weekend.
That's good.
Packed. Yeah. That's mega fun.
Fantastic to hear.
I had best time ever. RC Underdog, thank you very much. What's the deal with all these rippers going for sale? They're probably because they heard the word ripper too, right. And they're like, I gotta sell while I
saw a couple of posts like that. I'm like, there's been like 3. And
yeah,
it's because
that's not a lot.
When someone sells one for a bunch of money, someone's like, you know what? I like money.
I need a lot of money. Money is good. Money buys things.
They trade hands super regularly.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how frequently.
Whether it's in the public groups or not. Like, it's just whether or not they get a lot of comments or if they're public when they get sold. It's all it is. There's always one available.
Oh yes.
So
yeah, if you look hard enough, you can find it. Did you not overheat it? No, I did not thermal somebody else called it the slap tour, which I think is a very good name for it. Slash Raptor Slaptor.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I like it. That was from MIDI Mike, 1996. Did I overheat it? No. What happened was we were vigorously driving it through some very fine dirt, and that dirt entered into the ESC case. The case, like the ESC itself, is, what do they call that when they waterproof it? It's like a
conformal coated.
Conformal coated, and it wouldn't allow you. Like as soon as you turned it on, or as soon as you plugged it in, it thought you had already turned it on, but it was like stuck in program mode. So like 1 flash is sport mode, 2 flashes is race mode, and 3 flashes is beginner mode. But for the life of me, I could not stop it from just cycling over and over again because it was packed full of dirt. So cleaned that out, back to work. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. But did not break a thing, even on that big jump.
Which was quite high.
Yeah, I remember you giving me shit one time with the Haas, and you're like, you didn't jump that thing.
Nice jumps.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks. I was by myself, ass.
So, were you driving when that jump happened? There you go.
Yes, I was.
Look at you go.
You are welcome.
Look,
I know. I'm a basher now.
Go. I'm a basher. Kind of the basher guy.
I overheated watching it. Yeah, it's everything you didn't expect from the Scale Builders Guild: bashing and drift.
Yeah. So, are you going to turn into a drift
day
nerd?
Was awesome. You mean Drift King? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm hooked. I had a great time. I show up with my car, this one right here. Notice it's got white wheels again. There's a story there.
Were they the allowed wheels on the track?
No. Any wheel you want to run, you can run. But they took one look at the tires that I had on there and went, no, those aren't going to work here. I was like, what are you talking about? They're drift tires.
They're slidey
They're
boys.
All the same. No. Yeah, they're not grippy.
Yeah.
They're like, those look pretty grippy. I was like, I don't think you know what grip is because this ain't it. They go, not going to work. And Brett, the guy who owns the shop, he's like, yeah, you can't. And then there's Nezzo, who is like the kind of one of their gurus there. He knows everything, does all the reviews on the cars. Big Yokomo fan. Not Yokomo. I was corrected. And then there was Manny, who helped me out a lot. But anyway, all these guys are like, mm-mm. And they look at the car and they go, yeah, this is a good chassis. 8 years ago, I was like, what? This is brand new. And they're like, no, it's not. They've changed models many times on that.
Yes. That is
and
the wild part of the drift world.
Oh my gosh. They were watching me drive and they're like, something's not right. Gyro was reversed.
Been saying it for years.
Gyro. Something's not right with that guy. So the gyro was reversed. So anytime I wanted to turn into a drift, it was making me go the other way. Problem number one. Well, actually, problem number two, because the tires were wrong. So got the right tires. Then I tried to put them on the gold rims, and they didn't fit because the gold rims were like slightly larger diameter. So then I had to go buy some wheels. So I put all the wheels and the tires on and everything. Everything's good. Got the gyro figured out. I'm driving it around, and this one very helpful guy goes, "Can I like drive your car?" I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
So he's like,
good.
Drives a little bit, and he goes, "Do you mind if I like take it away for like half an hour?" I was like, "Okay." And I come back, and it's a drift machine. It's like absolutely set up 100% perfectly, and it's just like all of a sudden I love drifting. Before I was like, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah,
but a properly set up car will do that.
You know, I went down to what's it called, Super G, in LA,
yes,
the LA area. I know it's not LA. I call it whatever, wherever it is down there. I was there, and had some friends that had cars there set up amazing, right? They're like, "You want to try this?" Like, sure. Didn't matter. It's like, nope. Still not a drifter in the small scale. You put me on a trike, psh, I'm on it. But
no problem.
And then I have the drifting tuk-tuk, but you know what? I didn't bring it that day. So regardless, the drifting, seeing those guys and how good some of them are is super impressive.
Yeah. I got a lot of footage of the guys that are good.
Yeah. I got a ton as well that I have never done anything with. I shot 2 full nights of their like division championship, and then I was just like, yeah, I never edited any of it. So
yeah, well, I will. I'll be putting together quite the video.
That's nice.
A beginner's guide to drifting.
Don't you dare.
Why? I'm not going to say I'm good at it.
Okay, that's good.
I'm going to say this is what you need to do is go to a track and find some friends.
Okay, that's my. You know, we see it all the time, and like you get a pop up of a new channel in a segment or something like that, and they're like, "Beginner's Guide to Crawling. Here's what you got," and it's like,
no,
don't
none of those
do
things.
that. Don't
do any of that. Don't do what Johnny Don't does.
Like Beginner's Guide to 3D Printing. I just got a 3D printer. I know exactly what to tell you. Like, no, you don't. Yeah. Do not make that video.
No, exactly. Are you a real jumper? Yes, David Ferris. I did want to become a real, what is it? Big jumper? Yeah, I wanted to be a big jumper. So now I am a big jumper.
Yep.
I imagine Matt yelling yeet, but somehow saying it wrong. Yeet, good sir. I did not blow out the shocks. No, everything is still as good as it was when I took it out of the box. It's a little bit scuffed.
Yeah, but that'll happen. Yart, that's Super Greg, thank you very much. Josh, did you see Brock RC did a running video of the Hackalack? You can see it would look like if you ran it. Yes, I did see that video. I got a tag on Instagram, went over and watched it. Yep, it looked good running. I was glad to see it made it out. And I told him, I said, good, it works. Because your warranty has expired already. So, glad to see it.
Yeah. People like that drive me nuts. All it does is make people not want to do the hobby. No. I think you're missing the point of what I'm saying, Mike. The people at the drift track were so welcoming and so inclusive and so eager to make me better at it that everyone's like, I'm doing a drift. And I don't know about anybody else, but I got so zen when it got good and I was doing things right, I was just like flicking it around a corner and I was like, this is amazing. Felt so good. But every once in a while I would screw up. All the while I screwed up a lot, and people would go, "Can I give you a little tip?" And then they would tell me what to do, and I would do it, and it would make my experience even better. This was one of the best experiences I've had in RC probably ever, because the community there is what makes that track great. And you don't get a lot of that in racing because everybody wants to win. No one's going to be like, "Hey, can I give you a little tip over here and maybe take your car and set it up for you properly?" No one will do that. That won't be a thing. Even in like, well, less in a crawler situation or comp crawler situation, because everyone's like, "This is the better line. Take this line."
Yeah.
There's a lot of help there for sure.
For sure. But
they're not going to help you set up your car for you.
Well, the other thing is that in crawling, the setup stuff it's so much more different than drifting.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly, you can give a bad driver a car that's set up, not set up, and a good driver can do well. And
yes,
you can give a bad driver that. And the same will go for drifting. I was given a well set up car, but
still sucked at it.
Sucked. But giving you a well set up car made a world of difference. So
yeah, it really did. It really did. You'll see that difference in the video. Like I went from there. They had like a little kids area, which is pretty awesome. So like it's a little like a 10 by 20 area where all you do is practice your donuts and practice your figure eights and get the basics in.
Your fruit
and they actually offer.
Yeah.
They give you a Ziploc full of orange slices. There's all kinds of really nice. But they actually offer. Like there's cars you can rent. If you're a noob, you can just go there and they've got like a whole bunch of cars you can rent, and there's somebody there who will help you and teach you how to drift. It's really cool. This place is the best.
Honestly, it's kind of surprising to hear that there is a space within Toronto that they could afford to open a shop like that in.
Well, it's in Mississauga, which is like a 25-minute drive. So it's not the same kind of rent, and it also is the person who runs it, it doubles as his warehouse space for his actual business.
This all makes some more sense. So, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's being
great,
great
great spot. If you are in the GTA, not Grand Theft Auto, but if you are in the greater Toronto area and you want to try drifting, strictly sideways.
That sounds, I'm glad that you had fun, and I'm glad that your car still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I only knocked one plastic piece off of it. This on the front here, there's
you lost
two
a canard?
of these guys.
Oh.
I lost a canard, but I have it. It's just not there. All the interior parts had to come out to make room for my gigantic ESC.
Yeah, that it is cool to see, some of the interior stuff they do on the drift cars, the guys who are set up well. But they don't go
they don't go whole hog.
Yeah.
They do a lot more exterior stuff. Like a lot of guys had like engine bays or exposed engines under a hood stuff.
That I've seen the interior stuff, some cages and things like that, but like you're still able to see in there quite a bit. Like when I was when I went to Super G, it looked real close, and those guys were there for competition. They had teams. They had their team cars all painted alike.
Yeah.
And
there were guys there that had all the same cars too.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, okay, the first 3/4 of it's got to be the same, but the back quarter you can do whatever you want back there, in the same color scheme. So like some guys had stars, other guys had like stripes. It was great.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So.
Well, there's some funny comments in here. Anyway, yeah, it was really great. I highly recommend it. It is very zen in the same kind of way that crawling is. Like, when you're crawling, and not competition stuff, but you get into a zone and you're feeling the lines and everything's going right, and You're not using your winch, or you're not kicking it forward. It's going, and you're having a great time. Same thing with drifting.
Yep.
Only it's a lot smoother, and you're mostly sideways.
Strictly.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, you know that.
No one was yelling at him and giving him line lessons. No, it's true.
Listen, motivation has its place, but
yeah, I liked this so much that well, I haven't ordered a new chassis yet. I did order a new body. I spent a lot of money on it too.
Oh yes, you showed it to me. I am actually super excited for that.
The raw welt Porsche. It's like a Japanese tuner. Does really cool body kits on Porsches.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that one get done as well. Did you see in the Scale News last week? I think I talked about it. The Traction Hobby 934 Porsche that's coming out.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I'm interested to see the details on that as it comes. Traction Hobbies normally does some larger scale, so that's why I'm like,
yeah,
I got to keep an eye out on this one. There's never been a Traction Hobbies that I was finally like, yes.
They did a Raptor as well, didn't they? Isn't that one?
They did the Raptor.
You can get on Asia Tease
or not
Asia,
RWB. Yes, I know RWB. Is that what he said? Did you say RWB?
Yeah. Raw Welt is the full name.
Okay, I did not.
It is an RWB.
Yeah, I did not process what you said, so I just nodded and smiled.
German words.
Yeah. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's anyway, that Porsche. So I was like, this could be the one if it's good. If it's more than just on-road 8 scale, which is kind of where I'm. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll get K-pop to get one. He likes large format stuff and Porsches. So.
Oh yeah. I know he had that one. I just want it's just got to be a cool enough chassis or something interesting about it beyond just a Lexan body. If it's like a hard body and larger, I'm in. If it's, I don't care what the chassis, like, I'm just, yeah.
Yeah, nobody yelled wiggle, wiggle, wiggle while I was at the drift track. What Scale Drifters Guild, Oops, All Friends Edition. I would watch that show. It's good.
But yeah,
big shout out to Strictly.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? First night back home for us. RC room is a bit of a mess. Tim, glad you're back home after the house fire situation. Glad that all worked out. Glad that one that you guys weren't displaced for too long. Sounded like you guys had some family nearby. Yeah, jeez. Glad you're back home though, and enjoy the cleanup. Something I've never said.
I'm sorry, I am very behind on my comments. I'm trying to catch up as best I can. I was talking a lot.
Yeah, exactly. About drifting.
As a plus, it might make Matt a better drift or a better comp crawler driver.
Oh.
Doubtful.
Oh,
doubtful.
Throttle control, steering input, like, yeah, and anything could help. So.
Using your RCs, very important.
We've got that new warehouse space, and right now,
make a drift track.
It's not fully utilized, and Brandon is just like, we've got to put in a drift track. We've got the room, the concrete's good, and I was like, I gave him my drifter. I was like, hey guys,
I'll come and help. That's how much I like it. Josh, people are reacting to the color of your face, and I can tell everybody it's because he's wearing an orange shirt, and he's got the gosh darn blue background on.
Is it screwing up the...
Yeah, your white balance is way off.
That's just fun webcam rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not much I can tell you on that one. Let's see. I could probably... It
ain't easy being green.
Yeah.
Do they have drift sticks instead of winch sticks there? Actually, Travis, that's better. Keep it on that.
There.
What did you do?
Did manual adjustment on white balance rather than an auto.
Okay, very good. K-pop was filming a lot of it, and he's a smart guy. He put, he's got the little Osmo Action, the tiny little square guy.
Mm-hmm.
He stuck that on the top of a Swiffer.
Yeah. And
it was just like,
yeah, that I've seen that quite a bit at the drift tracks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna create some pretty cool looks, I bet.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty sweet, Instagram feeds, things like that done that way. I like it.
Yeah.
So
where am I ordering my drift stuff from? I got the body from Asia Tease because they were one of the only places to still have it in stock. But otherwise, I have no idea. I don't know what good drift companies are.
Yeah.
So I do not know.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be any help for you there either. JDS Model Works, thank you. Josh, any suggestions on classes for any type of Fusion 360? I don't know of any specific class.
Lars.
Other than just regular YouTube tutorials of some people who have put things together, like Lars Christensen on YouTube. But as far as an actual curriculum or a program that's been done beyond that in a structured way, I don't. You find Lars Christensen, he works for Autodesk now, and he's put together great tutorials, and you can just go back and follow them with some progression. The one thing is that Fusion is so constantly updating and changing that a lot of times the courses that are made, things are going to look different and things act a little different than they used to. So, go back and find them, but just understand that things are going to, it's a living document kind of, as they say.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
But you will,
it's going to keep changing.
You'll
pick up so many things.
Going.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. The free stuff on YouTube is exceedingly helpful.
Yeah.
That's where I learned everything I know. In 5 minutes of Josh.
Talking about the Zen feeling of drifting, but taking it back into something that's more interesting, like crawling. So people in here were talking about, when I get to go crawl alone and things like that. I get it. If I'm with some friends, it's way more that for me than it is if I'm alone. Honestly, crawling alone, I'm just it's fine.
Yeah. But when Richard and I did our New York State trip, I had that definite state of mind where the two of us were just crawling and hitting the lines. It was just so fun.
Now
I love this hobby so much.
It's much better for me when you're with 1, 2, 3 friends. You go to a group.
10.
You go to a group event. You're with 50 people. It's it's less of that. But you get a few, and you get to just kind of play around on a small section of rock, just one after another.
One of the best times I had was at Axial Fest with Chino and one Bad Jeep Bruiser, Mike, and Richard. Yeah, and who else was there? Somebody else was there. And we all the game was, if you roll, you got to go to the back of the line.
Back of the line. Yep. That's how we crawl a lot. We were actually out all day yesterday, Brandon and I.
Oh, nice.
We went and met a friend up in Grey Eagle, and just had an absolute blast. A little private place. They had this course set up that was ridiculously fun, and it was the most beautiful location, way out in the middle of nowhere. Cool. It's 3 hours from here, but I didn't get home last night till 9:30, but crawled all day.
PM? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, it was an early call and then crawl all day, and then so I was beat, and but there was some that we were sitting on a rock just waiting as one person would go and then the next person would go, trying to get through this course. Best day.
That's great. I like it. What's the name of that place? Elite Drifting Quebec. Okay, I'll check it out. Somebody came up with a good bumper sticker today. I gotta write that down too. Hurting for a dirtin.
Wow.
I
don't even have a response to that. So
you don't need
before this stream, you and I talked for a short time about mail call, and I do have some, but
I also have a little tiny bit.
I have more, but I can't show because it's for a video tomorrow, and it's not new release, but it's being utilized in one of the most ridiculous projects.
Oh yes, this is a lovely project. Don't tease that.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get that video done tonight and put out tomorrow. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm excited for that.
And so,
it's a very light mail call because I was pretty busy this week. So lots of stuff came in. It's just I can't show any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Target.
What?
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels.
Is this just all Hot Wheels?
Well, I'm not going to show all of them because that would be embarrassing.
Thank God for that. Yeah. People would question your life choices. You know what? The problem for me is that with all the Hot Wheels, I don't like the plastic wheels. I want rubber wheels now. I'm spoiled by metal
real
and
riders,
real riders.
Right?
Spoiled.
So and I did get another package, but I forgot it at the office, and I apologize, Mr. Landscaping. I will have it here for next week. I was in the office today. It came yesterday, I believe. I was in the office today, but I was on the other side of the building, and I didn't spend hardly any time at my desk, so I forgot to put it with my stuff. So, like I said, I'm only going to show the two cars that I didn't buy myself. One Brandon gave me, and one came via somebody else as well. But both trucks. One is the Mazda Repu. I don't know how you say that thing. Sweet little thing. And the other one. Oh, sorry for Matt's.
Do you take these out of the package?
Yeah. Let me take it out right now.
Yeah.
I don't think this is special at all.
It isn't now.
You take them all out of the package.
Yeah.
But it's a fun little
That's nice.
truck. And then...
Yeah, I like that.
Wait, did I get another one? I got a premium of something. This one is the GMC Silverado, or
Nice.
Chevy Silverado, but slammed down. Mm-hmm. Looks so good. Got the air tank in the back and C-notched and all that. This one is... But I got a premium of something, too. I got to find that. You go.
Oh, man, you guys are going to be... I'm sorry, I'm writing down some other places here. Tokyo Station in Markham, eh? That sounds fun. Markham, thank you. Okay, this is pretty exciting. Hold your horses, everybody, but I've got 5 Y splitters.
Y splitters, okay.
Yep.
Oh, is that for your interior?
Yeah, because I got Dippy all painted up. So
far.
Look
at that! Wait, what is going on at the bottom there?
That's rust, baby.
Okay.
Because Shippy has rust along those panels too.
Oh. You're really good at painting. Anyone ever tell you that?
It's funny that you say that because they're not exactly the same color.
Psh, who cares?
But I think with a little weathering, I can get close.
Did you forget what you used last time?
No, this is automotive paint on Shippy, and this is Tamiya paint, but it's a mix of 2 different Tamiya paints to get pretty close. Anywho, that's Dippy. So Dippy's coming along. I got the interior all done. It's all painted up and ready to go.
Looks excellent.
He's got a little German flag on his helmet. And
why?
All because it's Volkswagen.
It's pretty sick. I like it. I fully approve.
I can't wait until his head. Oh, you know what? I could wire it up so I could get his head to turn everything. Hang on. Let me do that. You do something else. Do you have anything?
I'm not going to show all the other stuff. I have one package here. Some of you, it's not what you think, but this is what tomorrow's video features. Some of this, which many of you will immediately know what it is, but many won't. And it's not what you think it is, but I had to buy.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's pretty freaking sweet.
I realize now that when I handed the guy the radio, Manny, who was setting up the car, I realized I named that model Tokyo Drift. He probably looked at it and he was like, who is this?
Yeah, like, ugh.
What a knob. Why is this guy so stupid? Oh, I dropped my phone. Okay, hang on, stand by here. You're gonna love it. I wish I had a servo tester.
Yeah, you should have
doing this a lot easier.
You should have some of those. You should have more than one. Don't you have the Spectrum battery charger servo tester? This one?
I don't know. No, I don't have that.
Oh. I have two of them. You want one?
I guess. Yeah. Put it in the next box you sent me.
Yeah. You need that. Changes everything.
Okay, those are all good noises.
Like the sound of that.
That is sounding good. Okay, let's try to hold this in place. Wait, let's make sure it works first. Yep. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, okay, everything's turning the correct same way.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if the tires are changing
before I glued it together.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if...
Well, they're not, because they're not plugged in. But
yes.
It looks really great.
Yes. I like it. James did such a fantastic job with that interior for $20.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
What a deal. What a deal.
Ridiculous. So,
ridiculous.
Oh. Yeah, that's
it's going to make for a fun car.
So, I apologize that mail call can't be... Why don't you go ahead and just pop what your latest mail call was, as long as it wasn't a bill. I don't want to hear about that. We're keeping things positive in here.
I got two more things. I bought some new flex arm and wall mounts from Elgato.
Okay.
This is for the camera, because the mount that I have currently is falling apart. So I'm going to set this up a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I also got some more filament from Bamboo Labs. Oh.
Approve. I approve. I need to...
K-pop needed a whole bunch of tough orange, so I got him that too.
Yeah. That's...
That needs to be in a drift car. That's what it's made for, Dana, not a crawling beetle.
Since all of you here are only my closest friends, I'll tell you that tomorrow's video does include a lot of 3D printing. And I have to insinuate some things without specifically saying other things.
You're just going to spoil it.
No. This is about the printing side only. So, the bamboo was what was used. Shh.
Yeah, no duh.
Just don't specifically say it. You know.
Why?
It'll make sense then. You'll get it. I worded it in a way. So, you'll see.
Okay.
It will make perfect sense tomorrow. But, yeah.
RC Daddy, thanks. That Raptor video, OMG. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That was fun. It's fun to edit that together because when I had all the footage, and I'm sure you've been through this too, where well, maybe not because you don't do a lot of types of video, like good ones,
right,
like I do. But I was like, I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't think I got it. I don't think I know what I'm going to get out of this. And then I put a voiceover on it and I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's put it out.
Yep. You know, we should talk a little bit about our moods as of late as pertains to YouTube. I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's good feedback to get with everybody in here.
That's true. Yeah, I think it is good feedback. I think Josh and I can both kind of I don't think we're talking out of turn about each other here, but we're both kind of like, this typical sort of thing isn't the thing anymore. We got to do something different.
Yeah. I'm not burnt out by any means.
No, it's not a burnout.
But it's almost like,
I love doing
it's almost like burnout on style.
Yeah, I can't keep doing the same thing. The cookie cutter style of like here's a truck, here it is on the bench. Let me talk about that truck. And now I'm going to go outside. Here's the part outside. There's got to be a different way to structure it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Matt and I are both just like, it all kind of for both. Like in here, I didn't like the way it looked in here. I wanted to do the other videos differently. I'm just like, okay, we're gonna change stuff and see what I like. Yeah. And I get that it's one of those things like, 2 years ago when I was started wanting to do, like, I'm not going to do a lot of things that I just don't want to do anymore. Like the video, how some of the videos are going to be done is going to be that way too. And it may mean less videos, but done in a way that I feel is probably better content, just at lower quantity.
Yep.
And like the first video was the Hack-a-Lack, which all in one was 5 weeks worth of work in one video. And some of that stuff.
How did that do for you? Did it do okay?
It's a great question. I haven't kept up with the analytics on it since the last few weeks.
Very good.
But
it's doing all right. 17K.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
I mean, I would get more views than that total if I would have done 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But
possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I could almost for sure. So, but it's one of those things. So
we've been, so like the same thing with me. Like I started adding real-time voiceover after the running video, so that way you've got like sort of it's not in slow motion. You're seeing it in real time and real speed, and I'm talking my way through it and discovering things and telling you things as I'm driving it, which for me is a lot more fun than just talking about it on the bench. I like to be outside with it and actually drive it. So that for me is a change in, I think, the right direction. I think people like that. Oh yes, SpazX said that just now. The recent voiceover running footage has been quite nice and refreshing.
Yeah, and I know I've done some of the voiceover while talking in the past as well, and I guess I've liked it at times, and other times I didn't like how it turned out as much, just probably because of the difference in our driving styles.
Well, you sound like a real phony most of the time. So.
Yeah, and you're phony. Like if I'm like real-time voiceover in mine, because I'll just want to try and do super hard lines or super like big ledges and big and I'll want to try that same thing 30 times, to see if if I can get a truck through it or over it or do it's just like I either have to drive not push a car as hard or go to easier terrain, where otherwise like I'm going to be doing voiceover and have to either like repeat that thing 10 times or like take us. So it just didn't work with my driving style as much.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that was what I found to be the difficult part of it.
Justin Burkett said, "You guys brought me back to the hobby. Love having these just playing in the background of my office, which is also my wrenching room." See, that brings me to another point. We really do need to take all of these episodes and podcastify them.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't know that you really need to watch us.
No.
It's like 90% of the time we're just talking to each other. So it's pretty easy to just convert this.
Yeah, it is.
Then we get that sweet podcast money.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if there is any, but.
Well, we'll get sponsored by Mail Cayam.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever listen to podcasts and there was a commercial
Station.
for Mail? MailChimp, and they would have people like reading the voiceover and nobody could get MailChimp correct. It was like, go over to Mail. Listen to any early what was the Adnan Serial.
Oh,
listen to any of the early Serial ones.
Oh, I love Serial. The podcast, not just Lucky Charms. Yeah, Sarah Koenig is the voice on Serial, and she does such a good job.
Such a good job. So good.
I think that's a This American Life one, right?
Yep,
yeah.
It is.
A lot of theirs are so good.
Hey, Logan's in here. Hi, Logan. Do a regular car review style video for RCs. Oh, have you ever watched any of the regular car reviews?
Yes, I have.
I don't know that I could keep it up for that long.
I feel like that doesn't work for our market because, like,
it doesn't.
A lot of the RCs are just like that. They're just like, yeah, it's like reviewing a 15-year-old Yaris and like, yeah, this cheap RC is just kind of, but people get heated. Like, that's the best sub $87 4-wheel drive 3-cell capable RC you could buy. I'm like, I don't care. Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah.
It's a great car. I was joking. God.
Oh, Jeremy wants to do a high jump start to every review. See how high I can jump it.
Oh, I thought see how high you could jump. Just your vertical test. Ow, ow. So here,
it's like a video essay style, which I really like. I must be talking about like the Slash one.
I like simple video. Don't need movie production style. Honestly, that part of it's as much for me as anything. It's super boring to just try and like throw a video together and just be done. Like it just becomes work at that point. If it's not something I like, I would think I would appreciate in a certain way personally. Like, then it's just 8 hours of work for something that will pay you a very low hourly rate. So, like, no thanks.
Matt, I like the real-time commentary, like the UTB-18. You're good at pointing out a specific performance detail. Please continue. I will do that. Thank you.
I don't think Matt knows performance, though.
Shut it. I'm a drift king now, okay? Actually, more like a drift jester.
Yeah, I like that.
What's the lowest form of royalty? Drift pleb.
I don't know. What is
drift peasant?
What is Meghan Markle? What is like third removed? Like
she's a real princess.
Wait, is she? I thought she couldn't be into. Oh, no,
isn't she? Well, she's a.
They like
Duchess.
Yeah,
I don't know. Why are we talking about the royal family?
You have her on your money, so I figured you'd know.
Do we then?
Seabass, thank you. I watch yours and Matt's videos because I like your styles over others. I miss budget build off. I still like what you have currently doing. Yeah. We don't do those until
Budget
we
build
have
that.
forgot the last one and be like, you know what, we should do one of those again.
Hey, let's do something for 18 weeks that we both hate
Yeah.
by the end of it.
Like, it wasn't that bad last time, was it?
Great
I
idea.
don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like it wasn't.
I don't feel like...
What did we even do? What was our last budget build? SCX 24?
Was that the last one?
Gosh, I honestly don't know. I'm on your channel. Let's see. Budget build. TRX4 Sport.
And then we did... What did we do after that? Dang, it's been a minute.
Has been. Jeez.
Joker 510714, thank you, sir. Pay for YouTube Premium and you cannot watch and and you can not watch but listen. Done. Love the idea of change for good guy. Love the idea of change for the good, guys. Yeah, thank you. Matt should try robots. I totally agree. He could.
Oh no!
He could point out the performance aspects that he's so good at.
So now, this part of the robot is making it go up.
Yeah, like this goes up nice. I like beats. Yeah.
Beats, bears, robots. Trying to find our last stupid budget build. It's been a little while because you make videos a lot, Josh.
Yeah. It's been a minute, I guess.
Wasn't the gaming PC, that's for sure.
I guess it must have been the SCX 24s though. Pretty sure
it was. Yeah. That was the SCX 24. That was the last
2.5 years ago.
1 year ago.
What?
1 year.
No.
It's a year. It was last summer.
There's no way that's possible.
Hang on. Let me look. Mustache is here to distract you. It says 1 year ago. August. No. Look at that. August 25th, 2021. 2 years.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, we could have had one of those already.
What did I get most recently? World of Tanks.
World of Tanks, Raid Shadow Legends. We get those emails all the time already. Like, hey,
all the time.
You want to do it? I was like, no.
Oh,
no.
I got a competitor to the Ridge wallet who was interested in throwing me a wallet.
Esker,
yeah.
Exter, yeah, whatever. Yes.
I didn't want to say it out loud because now I feel like they won.
You know what? Run whatever wallet you like, but I do like my Ridge wallet.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the SBG Builders highlights. You should do them more often to showcase the talent on the forums. Yeah, that's my yearly recap. Because you know what? I can't do it all that often because a lot of the builds take forever.
Yeah.
To build.
Yeah. It's
so...
You know, and it's good to show that once in a while. But in the end, like, yeah, you don't want to do it too much because it would get a bit... I feel like it would get a little not as fun to make those either. I mean, it's like a top 10.
Oh, hell, K-pop is in here.
It's a top 10 list in the end, you know? And it's like, you're going to be the top 10 guy.
No. I do not want to be the top 10 guy. I do not even want to be a list guy.
I know.
I hate those videos.
I do. I know.
It's mostly, like, 9 times out of 10, I watch them, and I go, I know that guy doesn't own that car.
Yeah. He just saw the best-selling ones
at
his affiliate links and then made that video and used all of their video clips to make it to try and sell it so he can get paid.
How is that cool? Like, how is that even what? So it's not even thinly veiled.
No.
It is. There's no veil. It's just pay me my money. That's all that video is.
Click one of these and give me the money. That's all it is.
Give me the money. Show me the money. Top Gear style with a Clarkson style dry sarcastic voiceover. That's all of my videos.
Yeah, that's just Matt's
That's just
voice.
my voice. The chambermaid. That's what it is. Thanks, Buckiest Buck Dandy of them all. I'm the RC Drift chambermaid. Yikes.
Break the mold. Top 12.
Top 13.
Yeah, you gotta go
with a special edition.
You gotta go odd
choice.
You gotta go odd numbers. Like, oh, why'd he only pick 7? That's interesting. I should click that. 6-minute abs.
These are the only 7 they had in stock on amain.com at the time. The making of this video.
John Roberts 16 RC.
You know what?
Thank you. I mimic.
Just post links.
Yeah, just here. Click this before you go buy something. You don't even have to buy this.
Click
just
this.
buy anything there. John Roberts 12.6 RC.
Holy cow! How is it 10 o'clock?
I mimicked the Honcho budget build, and it was a great learning experience of how each upgrade made certain performance improvement much better than doing it all at once. Sometimes I agree. Sometimes I'm just like, if I could just do a few of these at once, I'd really like to do.
Yeah. If I could not do a styrene interior this week and actually add some parts because I have money,
yeah,
I would do that too. DK, this is very nice. Matt is the reason I love RC still. His videos brought me back into it and made me love it again. And Josh helped too. That's very nice.
I'll allow that comment to stay.
Drift clown. I'm so behind on comments. K-pop in the house. DQ Drift Queen Blizzard Edition.
Ooh, if you could drift one of the blizzards.
I had a great blizzard this weekend. Actually, I had 2 of the same kind.
Oh wow, look at you throwing caution.
So the first one I had on Friday night was pecans and turtles. Do you have turtles in America?
Yeah. It's chocolate caramel covered
pecans and caramel. Yeah. So I had that on Friday, and then on Monday night, because it was a holiday, I was like, "Ooh, I'm really feeling that blizzard itch again." But I asked my friends across the street if they wanted any, and they didn't. So I was like, "Well, I can't, in all good conscience, buy one medium blizzard on Uber Eats and have it delivered to me. It's going to cost me a goddamn fortune." So to nullify the expense that I was paying, I also ordered 6 ice cream sandwiches.
So you could put them in the freezer.
In a box, so I could put them in the freezer. And when I ordered that amount, because I spent over $20, I got a free Dilly bar. And then Rebecca found the box in the freezer yesterday and said, "I found the evidence." It's value, baby.
Yeah, like it was a deal.
Yeah, I bought in volume and saved.
I got it on sale. I approve of that rationale. I do that.
Thank you.
All of the time.
Is what you create video-wise grab your attention like what you like from YouTube? For Moose Jaw here. Need a rocket power mohawk like review. Oh my god. There's no way.
I can't. Our market
that's the thing.
Couldn't.
I can't duplicate that, and our market could not handle that because nobody would see the satire in it. They would just see it as 2 idiots spouting nonsense.
Yep. It just wouldn't work in our market. People would get way too. It's not big enough to be able to zone in and offend like that. Like when you're in a big market, you can just be the offensive guy and just roll with it, and you'll gain an audience that's big enough. I mean, he'll be at 300,000 versus Matt and Tommy at 2 million.
Right.
But you can do that, and he does it really well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it would not work in our market.
No. Would y'all do a high car, low car RC edition? Now that's a good idea. That we could do.
Who would have to do which? It's a good question.
Here's the thing. You and I would put the money in. We pool our money.
Okay.
and then I get to spend more of it.
Yeah, that was just like, where's this going? And then you.
Yeah.
So
then you get the cheap one, and I get the expensive.
It is an interesting show. Now, one thing that they've done is, you know, like they've added like the fabrication. Like, okay, you're gonna buy this $2,000 ARB bumper, and you're gonna build your own.
Yes. So there's a learnable moment there. They get a skill out of it, and they can share that skill with everybody else.
Right. And I feel like it's the good question. So would our market then be okay with that? I'm like, whoever's just buying the parts, I feel like the videos are going to perform so much better.
Well, because affiliate links.
Yeah. I feel like we have to do, if we did high-low, okay? Say it's...
I say, if we do high-low, we both have to build a high and a low.
I was thinking, rather than that, we do it, say, 10 weeks total. At 5 weeks, we switch the cars. And the other person finishes the other half of whatever it is. We don't know which one we start with. We flip a coin at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. I like this. Okay, there's good concept there. I like that.
But, yeah, because I don't know. And then it would be the...
Spazix, thank you.
We both got to work on both cars.
That's right. You can see what I did wrong.
Yeah, and it's 5 weeks
to be fixed. The drift car, the rear links were on the wrong side. He's like, I don't understand why this thing isn't going the right. It's not like driving properly. Oh, there it is. Spazix, thanks very much. Mon 14 build is the first RCR style review. Well, it's definitely the body for an RCR.
Regular car reviews.
Regular car reviews, yeah. Hey, I play World of Tanks. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm missing all this stuff.
Junkyard Wars. I did love Junkyard Wars. I feel like
that was such a great show.
I feel like I would love to do a Junkyard Wars, but I feel like we would just have to host it and like organize the parts and then have like invite 6 other people and put 3 teams together and let them do it. Or 2, was it 2 teams or 3
it's funny,
teams?
There were 3 or 4 teams in the British one.
The British one was the only one I think I ever watched.
Okay, yeah. When they're bodging things together.
Yeah. Like, oh, we found these monster truck tires here in the yard. That's so lucky.
Sure you did. Seabass 1979, thank you very much. Keeping it even, do an anti-budget build. Yeah, exactly. Let's just go nuts.
That's the rest of our builds.
That's how all these stupid things get built. This Porsche, definitely. God damn, one of the most expensive cars I've ever built. Yeah. Oh, that's not true. V-Speed Challenge car is also right up there. Yeah. I think that was like $3,000 worth of stuff by the end of
it. I don't remember how much I had in that.
A lot.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't have a ton in it because it was just it was like raw material costs for me on it. I bet that was not all that expensive for me. Other than like I had previously purchased the carbon fiber and stuff like that. So honestly, I think I spent more in like the single most expensive thing for that on me was the silicone.
Oh, for all the molds.
I spent so much money in silicone.
Yeah.
The someone else in here. When the LTT idea, modify it for Scrapyard Wars, because that was one of my favorite LTT videos ever. Scrapyard Wars, Scrap is what he called his.
Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, they haven't done it in several years now, but they would come up with their budget and what they were going to do. A couple of teams. Linus would do one team, would be on top of one team, and Luke would be the other. and they had to, they could do whatever they want, go secondhand here or there. But if anybody recognized them when they were buying it, couldn't do it because they couldn't get a deal based on who they were or anything like that.
Right.
So, but I don't think that Matt and I could do that normally, because my local scene / market is unbelievable to most. The amount of
other than
stuff that's available around
other
here.
than the owner of the drift shop, nobody knew me there. That's not true. Frank, who runs the GTA crawlers, he knew me.
Oh, and I like the logo. I'm talking about for like used part availability, not for people who are aware of our presence.
Oh, okay.
But
well, yeah, it's fine.
But like, yeah, as far as like used parts, there's so much stuff here. Like, it's so easy to find things that are used, or like when I would do flip that truck.
There's so much stuff in here.
Yeah, when I would do flip that truck, the amount of things that I could. Yeah.
Oh, Jay Rogers bringing out the Ocean's 13 quotes. Pay me my money. Up front.
Pay me my.
In cash.
These are heavy bikes, sir. You want to get a bunch of long hairs in here with jet bikes? Rax rockets.
He says, you don't want a bunch of long hairs riding rice rockets. Talking about, I'm a goddamn American icon. Best scene in that.
Absolutely the best scene in that movie.
Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. You could have themed streams like Goth Night, Drag Night, Punk Night, Star Wars Night, etc. That would be kind of funny. Mustache Night. Matt and K-pop Scale Science Matsuri 2024. What is all those words? I know the K-pop part. What's Matsuri and what's Scale Science?
Scale Science is a YouTube channel, I believe. That's a pretty good channel. I actually think I first heard about it on K-pop does lives on Tuesday. Well, he has in the past. And I'd usually go back and watch him if I didn't catch him live. What was it? Tall Can Tuesday is K-pop's
Tall Can Tuesday
show. But he would talk about a YouTube channel called Scale Science.
Scale Science.
They would get into some of the technical things.
Okay. They're really, I see, it's a lot of drifting.
Yeah. I didn't watch the channel
much. Some sick stuff.
I think that's probably because I looked it up and I was like, it's a lot of drifting.
Something I don't care about. That dumb guy. Natural progression of RC YouTubers. Buy a lot of cars, talk about said cars, create games played with friends while partaking in the devil's lettuce, get burned out on RC cars, start making porn. I see. Not lost on me. I know what... Two idiots spouting nonsense. Is that not what's happening here already? True enough. Do another collab again. The Vanquish build was fun. Yes, that was fun.
We're
for sure.
Working on it.
Working on that. We got something coming.
Yep.
How the hell am I missing all of these super chats? My apologies. High-low, but it switches weekly. Yes, that's sort of the idea. High-low car and showdown at Crawlapalooza in late October. Hey, it's Brazen Scale. Hi, breast.
Yeah.
No, breast. Wet.
Yeah.
It's probably wet. Rough Racing RC, thank you. Been a basher for many years, but I'm new to the crawling world this year. My local hobby shop recommended Scale Builders Guild and Holly Designs videos. Love your videos, guys. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Who's your local hobby shop?
Who the hell are your local hobby shops?
We need to fix them.
We need to know. Yeah, because there are lots of other good channels.
Yeah, no, we need to help. No.
Yeah. What happened to RC Moto chariots? I think Josh and I both decided we don't want to.
I'm gonna have to buy another Moto because the Losi Pro Moto in stock form, I'm like, I need to have this like this.
Yeah. When K-pop and I were out, we broke the front brake.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah. So he's putting together a list of parts he wants, and I'll be buying them.
There you go. Yep. I'm working on changing everything about mine, doing all of the add-ons current. No, I'm not.
Yeah. No?
I will continue to drive it. He looks like he went through a fire now, though. Like it's just like his tattered jersey. Just. Oh.
You saw how muddy mine was.
I did.
Got muddy. It's not waterproof. Do not run it in the water.
So yeah.
Just loaded with mud.
That's muddy. I don't like it.
No, you don't.
I don't like it. But yes, we are
Listener
working on the
build-off challenge
on the next collaboration.
Yes, we are.
I gave Matt a deadline, which he has not participated in this week. But
I was busy.
What's that?
I was busy.
Yeah, I know. We need to get these things nailed down, rules set, and then send invitations.
Yes.
See who is in. So, yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Nugent, thank you very much for the DQ Dilly Fund. Do love a Dilly bar. I wish they still had do they have the caramel ones still? The caramel dip Dilly bars? All I got was chocolate. How about a parts bin theme build and donate the rigs to a deserving charity / little gaffer? All good ideas. We should do more charitable things. Yeah. I think.
Yeah. The
Josh is like.
I mean, this might make a truck went to Travis Gilmore here. He's one of the mods, and he's gonna finish it and give it to Operation 11 Charlie. But excellent. I'm just letting that's all him. He was willing to do all the finishing, so that's the you know, we do the charity stuff here locally.
Can you show?
We usually just don't.
Your Porsche.
I feel like the charity stuff on YouTube is sometimes not. I don't know. I don't like talking about charity stuff. If you do it, like it.
I'm not doing it for the gram. I'm doing it because I feel like giving.
Yeah, like I do a lot of little things like that.
I do a lot of charitable stuff too.
I feel like if I ever tell people, it takes away my positive karma points that I hope that I have offset from all of the rest.
I agree with that. With all of the rest of your life.
Exactly.
The sham that is the rest of your existence. Here's the Porsche for whoever wanted to see it. Still pretty clean.
Yep.
Because it's only been driven for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Good car, though. Good car.
Such good cars.
Oh, my gosh. So many comments. I'm sorry. Scale Science is the drift store in Chicago. Or Colorado, not Chicago. Colorado. Yes. K-pop went to there.
I did see the Evel Knievel low C post.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
I also got about 100 messages about Mark Santa Maria showing off the Earth Roamer.
I got about 100 messages of a guy mowing his lawn with an RC tractor. So.
Yes, I saw that one too. We're all like and I love it. I am only joking when I say this, but we're on Instagram too.
Every once in a while, when I get one that I haven't seen yet, I make, even if it's a really good one, I'm like, shit. Just because I know, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a popular one, and I'm going to get this sent to me all the time.
Yeah. And it doesn't bother me.
It does. I just see it, I'm like, yes, but I don't like, there's no good way to respond to it. I just like the photo and move. Like, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's a double tap.
Yep.
I look at all the messages. I just
Thanks, Adam, for those sticker ideas. I have written them down. Hi, Bress, and it's definitely wet tonight.
Black Turtle Garage. Hello, official Black Turtle. Eric, I'm just here because I heard Josh was going to say hella. You're welcome for that.
Are you hella yeeting out there? Or?
So
ripping the dank nooners.
Yeah, hella is something like it's a super.
That's a California.
It's a SoCal thing. People from Southern California say hella a lot. I think that there's been like, as of more recently, a lot of like the NorCal people have like tried to adopt it to make it cool in NorCal. But it's like a, Southern California cool thing. But
I spoke to a man from Southern California today. He did not say hello once.
Yeah, I think they're kind of over it. It's just kind of like the NorCal guys now who think
it's moved up now. Yeah. Perry G said, I just realized Josh only bought the Pro Moto because it's the only motorcycle that will fit in the back of his Jeep.
My Jeep has motorcycle dents indented in the bed to signify that it can haul a regular motorcycle as well.
Well, the half of one anyway.
Yeah, the front half. How dare you? Yes, I'm aware that hella is a NorCal thing, supposedly. Supposedly.
It was invented on the snowboard hill.
Yeah. It's like where gnarly came from.
Josh is Matt's favorite charity.
Yeah.
I did give you cilantro. That's true.
You did. I paid for that.
Did you?
Yes.
Money?
Yeah.
It wasn't in trade?
No. Like actual money.
Did I sell? I sold it for some ridiculously dumb
It was pretty
price
cheap,
too, I'm sure.
Yes. It was pretty cheap. It wasn't like
$150.
No, it was like $400, but still.
That was still a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it was still a pretty good deal. It had rock jocks and stuff like that. So, and
what's Jeremy talking about here? I'm going to send you content, but I don't like your content.
Yeah,
I'm going to send you content, but I don't like your content. Yeah, I don't want to watch your stuff. I'll send you other things.
So I don't know why. Every once in a while, if I need some like background movement on the screen while I'm doing something else, I'll get the one of the like lawn mowing videos will pop up. I'll watch them, and this couple of guys was cleaning up an area or whatever, and they had someone pull up while they were mowing and be like, "Hey, I watch all of your videos," and the guy like gets excited about it. They were speaking in Spanish, but the guy's like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like how you do the work. I just watch them so I can make fun." And like the dude stopped in his car to tell the guy this. And then the guy was like, "Well, as long as you're watching, you're doing us a huge favor." And then the guy cusses him out and drives away.
Wow. Some people have a lot of time to hate on people.
I'm like, wow, I feel like I've got that. I've never got that message like in the analog form, only a digital version. Like that's impressive.
Wow.
Do you still have the Proline utility body? I do. It's sitting on the shelf at my office, right behind my head. I told somebody
which body
they could buy that. I think I don't remember who. I mean, they didn't buy it, but
I am guilty of when people are like, "Man, when you put that up for sale, I want to be first on the list for it." And I go, "Okay." And then
I usually say, "I'll never remember that." I will never remember that. Don't worry. When I do sell it, it will be on my website, and you will find it there. No. But that one, I think it was a
cilantro for $400. That was the name of Too Geek to Be Chic. That was the name of a truck that I built. Because the license plate cilantro.
Not the Subway topping.
Do they have cilantro at
Don't
Subway?
they? I'm thinking of oregano, obviously. What the hell is cilantro?
I had cucumbers on a
Isn't that what's
sandwich.
in pico? Cilantro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not oregano.
I had cucumbers on a sandwich for the first time a couple weeks back and blew my mind.
What? That was the first time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, oh no, cucumbers, no, I don't want that.
Oh.
Give me a pickle. Yes.
No.
But I had cucumbers and pickles. Changed the world.
Subway sandwich, cucumbers, yes, pickles, no.
Subway sandwich, no. Cucumbers on a sandwich, yes.
See, I'm not too good for a Subway sandwich.
I had one of their sandwiches once, and it gave me the worst heartburn of my whole life. I thought I was like, I can't swallow. I think I'm dying. Lasted for 3 days. I went to the doctor. I went to emergency. They're like, did you eat at Subway? I was like, yes. It's a Subway sandwich that did that to me.
No, they did not.
Don't worry. Next week, Subway sandwich will be our sponsor of this show.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take it.
There's nothing I like better than a 6-inch cold cut combo. Hey, Happy, send me over one of those. Coming right up. Ow.
I forgot about that endorsement. So good.
Steamed hams. I see someone's from Utica.
I can't.
Aurora Borealis? Anyone?
I feel like I should watch Happy Gilmore again, but I feel like at the same time it's not going to hold up.
No, it does. It definitely holds up.
It does?
Uh-huh. I watch it all the time.
I'm surprised to hear that.
I gotta go. That I think I killed that.
Mr. Mista lady? I think I killed her.
Yeah, it holds up.
Huh. I just figured that
next paint job needs to be Subway.
That's next year's Porsche. There we got Subway
exactly.
and Quiznos.
Yeah. Well, we actually, we should start talking about that because it's already August and Scale Nationals will be here before you know it.
Oh my God.
There's nothing that frightens me more.
I know. That's a terrifying thought. We said we would start early, and
yep. Well, at least we know sort of the path that we're going.
Yeah, kind of. Except we don't, because we've put out like 50 different options. We're like, that's a good one. Remember that. That's a good one. Remember that. But we haven't picked one.
But yeah, those were all good options too.
Subway, because like hunger is stronger than memory. Wow. I did get food.
It used to be the best place to get a submarine sandwich or a hoagie or a grinder. It depends on the region you're from. It doesn't matter. But gosh darn it, if they could just do the triangular cut of bread again, I would be a happy guy.
Oh my God. God. I cannot, for some reason, I think that, so I didn't like Subway for the longest time.
Someone say cilantro?
And in Omaha, I'm almost positive that we had a bunch of sub shops that were called Little John's before Little John was
before Papa John was a thing.
Or Papa John, I think his son, another carb-based restaurant. I'm pretty sure it was called Little John's or Little. I can't remember. Someone from Omaha. Now, not Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's still around. This was like 90s.
A long time
Omaha, Nebraska. Someone will have to see if they can remember also. But I didn't like Subway for the longest time because I got sick after eating and then getting seasick on a fishing charter. And
so it was the sandwich's fault,
right? And then I learned that I actually loved Subway Little King.
And you were just seasick.
Mike Moore.
Little
King.
Little King.
Okay. Were those everywhere, or are you from the Omaha metro area? Blimpies was also good. I think those are still around. Little King, that's right. They're so good.
Blimpies is, I think they're very small now. I think they're almost not a business. You're Canadian. It's got to be Mr. Sub. Yes, we had Mr. Sub, previously known as Mr. Submarine. They kidified it. Yeah, it worked for KFC. Surely it's got to work for us. They got destroyed by Subway in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And never recovered. Now there's like no Mr. Subs. But there's a new smaller joint that's filling that gap for people who want very basic subs called Belly Busters. And it's fantastic.
Really?
Oh, they make them so big. Quiznos, they're still around, yeah.
Really?
I saw a Quiznos the other
I think
day.
I
saw one the other day.
Only Quiznos I remember seeing was one inside of Nebraska Furniture Mart in Kansas. That was the last one I remember.
Buy a couch, get a sub.
You don't understand how big this furniture store is.
Oh, I'm sure it's very large.
Quiznos are rare in Cal. Yeah, I can't even think of the last time I saw one. I really want a Subway now, though.
Yes, Canada now has Firehouse. I've seen Firehouse subs.
We have those here. Jersey Mike's bought Quiznos. Oh, that makes more sense.
I
have had Jersey.
Quest as a reeler. Hello. Just have Josh pull up the sub shop history spreadsheet. He's got a spreadsheet for everything.
Logan asked me what kind of pen he should get the other day. He's like, here you go. Here's your Here's your starter pen. Just get this. Lamy, Safari, solid pen.
All right, I'll write it down. How do you spell Lamy?
Lamy.
Lamy what?
Safari. Great.
Why do I even care? I like pencils.
Great daily.
Do they have a pencil? Does Lamy make a pencil?
I can't even talk to you. Get a Lamy Safari.
Good.
It's inexpensive. Solid pen.
I don't even know why I'll lose it in 10 seconds.
You will not. Just put it somewhere nice. And then...
Should I put it in... It's a $40 pen.
Yeah, it's like just kind of a,
What the hell is this? It's a ball. It's an ink pen.
Yeah, and then later you can go to like
fountain pen,
the TWSBI 580 Diamond. That's
God.
But Lamy Safari.
Have too many hobbies.
Lamy Safari, great starter.
You know what? I got a box of RC Photo Drive pens. I'm good for a while. I'm good for at least 10, 20 notes.
Yeah. Ping. Nope.
All right, that one's done.
Yeah, Eric, if you're still watching, why don't you go ahead and your next project on your little to-do list, fix crappy pens. Noted.
Oh, yeah, because Eric's over there. Right,
yes.
Right. Yeah, Eric, if you talk to Tom about me,
don't.
Make sure he doesn't have anything around to throw. Hey, I think we should work with this Scale Builders Guild guy. Whoa! I don't know what I did. Just bought a box and then opened it. How the hell is that my fault? All right. Any updates on the Suga body? Yes, I have sent it to Thomas.
Oh, okay.
So he's putting it together. And I'm probably going to start a thread soon. Soon adjacent. For interest.
Well, just know that I need to be at the top of that page. Space.
You really want one?
Yeah. I love all things in that medium. So.
That's true. Plasticine.
Silicone.
Would
you drive me?
It's the Pontiac Adobe. It's the first RC car made out of clay.
You know what? I bet it's not the first. I used clay in tomorrow's project.
God.
The video for tomorrow features... I bought extra.
Like modeling clay?
Even better. I was looking for Play-Doh, right? As one does at the dollar store.
Obviously. Yeah.
Oh, I know where I put it.
Now, before you guys all go, I want 2 of those bodies, or I'm down for that body. They're not going to be cheap, just so you're aware.
Yeah. This could...
It's not like we're doing Lexan pops here.
So, tomorrow's video includes pick rail and Play-Doh air clay.
What's air clay? Oh, you can fill it up with air.
No, it's just very light.
Video tomorrow is just Josh eating a bag of clay. We really got to branch out and, do different things on our channels. Today, I'm eating a big bag of clay.
This tastes bad.
I'm not sure how this works per RC. I don't think it does. It also tastes terrible, and I feel very ill.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
I bought...
Oh, and then you take it outside
of pick rail for the one piece I needed.
You take it outside. And you're like, all right, now for the real-time running review of this clay.
Do something.
Thanks for watching.
So
he's making tracks. No, it's nothing that good, Matthew. Nothing that good. What's on the Bench Weekly? Matt eats crayons.
We're getting into new genres. You know what? It turns out that the desert sunset is better than Arctic Ocean.
I never thought puce would taste so good.
Infected toenail doesn't taste anything like.
This is false advertising. That dumb guy. Satisfied clay discount.
The snozberries taste like snozberries. Claymation comp crawling stances.
Oh man.
I hope that you guys understand that the video tomorrow is somewhat satire. It's
highly satirical.
Like the purpose for doing it is legitimate. Just
for sure.
The execution of what I'm doing is satire.
A bit over the top.
Yeah.
You're making the Marines hungry talking about eating crayons and Play-Doh. I feel like Jeremy wasn't a Marine.
Oh, I wonder if Jeremy was Navy. Or
I have a feeling he's definitely
the jokes between. Yes, he was, because he's operational charge.
Yes.
The jokes between branches of the military, some of my favorite. Like, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't make any of them because I'm not. I don't.
Yeah, we're not allowed to, having been in the military.
Right. So, but
you
can still laugh.
The Tamiya paint chip challenge is not what you think. Man, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
Army, 32 years. Yes. Thank you for your service, Jeremy.
Yes, Jeremy.
Serious note.
For tomorrow's video, I made Nicole go to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 4 stores. 5? We had to go to,
I believe it,
Target, Harbor Freight, Big 5 Sporting Goods, outdoor. God, what's our outdoor place called here? Something outdoor, whatever it's called. Outdoor
Bass Pro
Outfitter.
Shop?
No, it's like that. Something different. Now I'm forgetting.
Did you go?
And then,
did you go to the grocery store?
No, and then Walgreens.
There's no snack component.
Oh, there was, but the Pez dispenser didn't fit.
Dang it!
I know. If I haven't confused you guys enough,
it's going to be a great episode.
There's going to be a
boys and
Pez
girls.
dispenser. It didn't fit.
You'll be happy to know that I'm investigating more tracks
You're not.
for another upcoming build.
It's not the 6 scale, right?
No,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't do that to that. No, this is a scale build.
Okay. Well, I hate it already. You're definitely building a bomb.
Right. That's what's ixnay and
Bombardier jet ski
door. Let's call it a Bombardier jet ski.
Yeah, Bombardier. How do you say that?
Thank you. Bombardier.
Bombardier. French. France.
We from Quebec.
Yes. So, yeah.
Tomorrow's video title, Gumby gets an RC.
The color of this means nothing to the video.
Okay.
So yeah, I just hopefully the video. I have to finish the editing. That's what I'm going to do right after this. But actually, I'm going to film the.
I
outro
have
too.
yet to film what's on the bench for tomorrow. And if I'm honest, I'm probably not going to film it tonight. I think I'll just get up in the morning and film it and cut it and upload it
Put it out in the
all
afternoon.
in the same day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of
You've had a lot of work that hasn't allowed for.
like real job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been so busy. I had rooms full of people 2 days in a row. My back is screwed up.
Yeah.
I flew in from all points, Los Angeles, New York City. It's worldwide. I've got people looking at it in Tokyo and Australia right now. It's everywhere.
Interesting. Is this a doc or an
Matt, have you
advertisement?
tried Coffee Crisp candy bars? It's like, am I? Yeah, obviously. You get them everywhere here.
Oh,
Canadian. Yeah, it's a delicious chocolate bar.
interesting.
It's not. We don't call them candy bars here. They're chocolate bars.
What?
No candy in there.
Interesting. Chocolate is not candy to you.
No, it's chocolate.
Okay.
Did Josh build an RC vending machine? Sort of,
Yeah, actually,
in a way.
that's a great.
In a way, he did.
That's a pretty accurate. I took apart a lot of things.
I can't wait. I'm very excited. I've seen it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited to see it come together.
Yes.
You're going to have to give me some tips on that
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow.
Okay. I still have to.
Because I got to do that
I still have
for
to.
that thing that both of us
When do we have to do that one by?
showed. 12th?
Shit. Okay.
It's 3 days from now. I think I got an email the other day,
Damn,
or earlier this morning.
it gave it away? I don't know. Oh, no, Matt's talking about a video that we both have to do for a product that we both accidentally showed that
Obviously hasn't come out
separately but together. Yeah.
yet because we're both idiots.
it'll be fine. They obviously haven't reached out. But yeah, I forgot that we have to, that is coming up very quickly.
Yup.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do for that one.
Me too.
It's very hard to come up with videos that have to do with that particular type of product in our market and make them interesting.
Oh, wait. 15th.
Okay. Slightly more time for me to wait to do it until 2 days before.
Or 16th.
We have to show them on the 15th for release on the 16th?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think that was the agreement that we had.
Okay.
Fun YouTube.
That's great. YouTube's the best.
It's summer break, so we don't have any Formula talk, and silly season hasn't popped off.
Not a single thing.
So
no, let's get silly.
I know.
Although I did hear today that there's a chance, I guess Science's contract is over in 2024, and he's going to go to
Audi.
Yeah,
I heard that as well. I don't think anything's been confirmed, but yeah. And Toto broke his arm, and Christian Horner's dog died.
Oh man.
Yeah, sad days.
It's pretty sad.
I think Toto did it, and Horner retaliated personally, but
fix your effing car.
You kicked my dog. What was that one from? You kicked my dog. It was like one of those old comedy tapes. You kicked my dog. I don't remember. Someone will have to remember someone will know what that's from only that.
Okay.
Was it Jerky Boys? That sounds familiar. Didn't hear about Horner's dog. That sucks. Yep. I think it was 11. He kicked my It was okay, you guys do remember that from that terrible impression.
I do remember the Jerky Boys, but I don't remember that one. I only remember they'd scream into the phone and be like, I was at the dentist and I woke up and my pants were unbuttoned. That's all it's one of the ones I remember.
Yeah, your daughter kicked my dog, now he needs operation. Oh, it's been 20 years since I've heard that freaking skit, and for some reason it's
what are those guys up to?
Back in there. Wow.
I don't even know if I have anything for What's on the Bench because I haven't done anything.
Just move up your live episode.
Just sit here
or
tomorrow?
Do the freaking thing that I've told you to do 100 times. You did.
Oh one. Yeah,
it's an easy one.
I did one of them. Yeah. Okay, all right, I'll do that.
There you go.
Fine.
So
I'll do one but it'll only be of like a brand I only have one of. All my
boom racing cards. I've got this one.
I've got two of those.
Oh, there you go.
Shit. All of my
How many
Kyosho Mini Z's.
How many FMS do you still own?
Oh. Negative numbers?
Yeah.
I think I have. No, I've got the MASH again. So
there you go.
All of my FMS.
Just do an intro and say there's nothing on the
bench. It's okay.
Take all of the cars out of your studio and then do your...
I could just show my pile of shame. How about that?
It's good.
Do you have a pile of shame still?
Yes.
All of my Yokomos. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Although it's been reorganized slightly because of the new backdrop setup. But I still have to cover up part of it behind me, and then there's some more over here, and then of course everything you don't.
The pile in the other room is way out of control. I've stacked trucks up now because I'm like,
if I didn't have a car hole, then it would. It would be unusable. But you have a basement. That's the difference.
Yeah, I got a basement, but it's where I do things.
Your basement is a replacement for my garage.
Basement replacement. Sounds like a YouTube channel. Probably. Holy Filament Batman. What did I buy? Ooh, yes. PLA matte.
Ah, yes.
That's ash gray. Ashy Larry.
Ash.
Oh, I got two of those. Huh. I don't think I did that on purpose. Charcoal. What's this one? Charcoal? I bought 2 of each. Oh, because it was buy one, get one, I think. Or buy one, get one 25% off or something.
Big difference between those two things.
Idiot. PLA Tough. PLA Matte again. Marine blue this time. Going for all the crazy colors. There we go. PLA Tough with spool for K-pop.
The side note, did you know how the filament sensor on the Bamboo AMS works? Not the sensor, whether it's present or not, but about how much is on the roll.
No, how does that work?
On the side of the filament rolls that are in there.
Yeah.
I don't have one handy. I threw the empty ones away. But
I'm not going to open one
on the side of them, there's a little RFID chip, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
So like when you load it in there for the first time, put it in there, it does its little spin around. It automatically tells you, oh, this is this filament. And there you go. It's, it loads it up.
Yeah.
Tells it the color, the type of filament, does all the settings for you automatically. It's super cool. But it's just a little RFID that's on the side of the spool. However, it tells you how much is on the spool. And people in the Bamboo subreddit are taking that little RFID off and then putting it on the side of a non-Bamboo filament, say. They'll take they'll take a matte black PLA and put it on another matte black PLA. It's just not Bamboo. But they're doing that, and the printer reset because it counts how quickly that RFID goes by the reader based on the diameter of where the filament is. And it's like, oh, we know it's pulling at this speed, and we can see how fast the revolutions are, so it's obviously got this much left on the roll still. I was like, that's freaking...
Holy shit.
So good.
That is so smart. That is really good.
I was so impressed by that.
When you think about it, you really do realize how DJI this company is.
When I didn't know that it was DJI people who started, and once it was told, I was like, oh, that makes completely sense. It feels so much like a DJI product.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So
that is really cool.
Fun fact for the day that 14 other people care about. So, hey, we could be talking about Formula but...
Yeah, exactly. You just got 3D printer talk now. Take all the cars out of the room and hang a sock on the valve. Don't come in here.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, boy. Well... I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm all talked out.
Exactly. I think we're set to go. Next week, you had originally told me that you were possibly not going to be available for Wednesday. Has that changed?
This Wednesday?
This coming Wednesday, not today.
Why would I not be available? I feel like I should know this.
Yeah.
16th. Oh, yes, that's right. Yep, I will not be available next week.
Okay.
That for the whole thing. I might make it back for like a 10 o'clocker.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I may try and figure out a guest if so. Well, we'll see. Either way.
Okay.
It's going...
Not Tony.
Anybody but that guy.
Somebody just goes, get Tony on.
Tony is a great conversationalist as well. And he is another... I didn't think that, like, I thought if there was somebody who was the opposite of you, that you, like, of me, you were the opposite of me to me.
I am the opposite of you. Yeah.
But now Tony is somehow... I'm me? But Tony is somehow also the opposite of me, but you two are not the same. I think that makes me the middle ground, like the more reasonable middle.
You're not the middle.
I think so.
No way.
Either that or we're all in some sort of weird triangle, and I don't necessarily want to agree to that.
So. Well, unfortunately, we ran out of time for Randall tonight, so he won't be on the show either.
I do have...
He missed the window. Nobody cares anymore.
I know.
What was he even supposed to be on to talk about?
Freaking the base camp before last.
Base camp?
2 base camps ago.
Okay. We'll have Rich Trujillo on then instead.
So,
oh boy.
Yeah. I do have another guest idea that I need to reach out before. He is a mutual friend of ours. Mutual acquaintance of ours. Who we have never talked to in his current position. But
oh no.
I feel like
he wouldn't come on.
He's been on before?
Yeah, but that's because he was at that other place.
Yeah, I know.
He was pumping that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it could be good.
Let me think about it. I gotta go have a dilly bar. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Appreciate all of you. Quick thanks to Super Greg.
Thank yous.
TRD Adventures. Thank you, Tim. JDS Model Works. Seabass 1979. Joker 510714. John Roberts 1.6 RC. Much appreciation to all of you.
Thank you to Dale Davis, Perry G, RC Underdog, Sfaxes, Seabass 1979, Thomas Bialzik, Rough Racing RC, and Kevin Nugent. Thank you. Is it Ryan Reynolds? No, it's Ryan Reynolds. He's only friends with me because we're Canadian.
It rhymes with Ryan Reynolds.
Bird Reynolds. It'd be great to have your alter ego on the show.
Yeah, that's...
Tony does a great job, I think. All right. Let's wrap this one up. Have a great night, everybody. There might be a What's on the Bench tomorrow. There might not. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
There will definitely
Maybe I'll do some work.
A ridiculous video from me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What time is that coming out?
So I'll probably schedule it for my normal time.
8 a.m.?
Yeah. I think.
5 a.m. Pacific?
Yeah. That's my plan.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.